shows the lore of Kneecap, how they got together, what their goals are, what they attempt to do. And it was amazing. It was an amazing movie to watch. Now, obviously, part of the reason why I finally watched it was because I am going to be hanging out with the boys. And I think it's good for me to do a little bit of research, right? Like to figure out what they're all about, right? What their story is, what their lore is. Which is really cool. On top of everything else, it was shockingly good. Like, I will say it was shockingly good. Shockingly. I had no idea. I am not very knowledgeable over like the Irish language. Like, I didn't know anything about it other than, Chucky Law. That's like the only thing I know, right? And maybe a couple select phrases that I've heard, but I didn't realize that it was like it was like on its way out almost. You know what I mean? So a big part of what Kneecap does, a big part of what Kneecap is seeking out to do is basically make the Irish Gaelic not a lost language. And the only way that it has survived is because Irish people are stubborn enough, despite the fact that it was made illegal. They were stubborn enough to just keep talking. And it seems like there's 80,000 at the time. There's 80,000 people and only 6,000 in the north of Ireland. And, we don't call it Gaelic. We call it Irish. Gaelic is a sport. Irish is a language. Okay. I'm talking to Americans. I'm gonna Brian me. Trans Winter Pog. Stop telling me that there's a historical fencing club in LA that I should check out. I'm probably not going to check it out. Okay. So it's Irish. The language is Irish, but Kneecap raps in Irish, and a part of the reason, please unplug it. I can't. It's the Roadcaster that's like causing this beeping to take place. I'm gonna try to turn off the administrative sound, I guess, but like I don't know where to even turn off the beeps and whatnot. Oh, system sounds. Okay, muted it. All right, we won't hear it anymore. It's not a loose cable, chat. So I'll have to work on that later. But we're good for the time being. Okay, so all right, so the music is still fine. Just the beeps and the boops and the system sound is fine. The pronunciation is Gwalagi. Is that how you pronounce it? I can't tell if you guys are with me or not. Anyway, my point is, British occupied Ireland historically made it illegal, and there's not a lot of native speakers of it, and it's a language that is slated for extinction alongside many indigenous languages around the world. So there are a lot of people in Ireland that want to, keep speaking Irish and make it more common. And there's like language rights as well. That is an issue. And the Kneecap historic fiction, I guess, covers all of that and talks about like the real story. And I assume a lot of fictitious elements are added on for seasoning to make it like really interesting and really fun. Shows the lore of Kneecap, how they got together, what their goals are, what they attempt to do. And it was amazing. It was an amazing movie to watch. Now, obviously, part of the reason why I finally watched it was because I am going to be hanging out with the boys. And I think it's good for me to do a little bit of research, right? Like to figure out what they're all about, right? What their story is, what their lore is, what kind of drugs they're into, like what am I looking forward to on Friday? Because hold on, they're DMing me right now, actually. But yeah, the reason why, of course, I wanted to figure all this stuff out is because yeah, we're gonna be collabing on Friday at Coachella, so very exciting stuff. Spill the tea. How was Sinners? Sinners was great. I talked about it. I talked about it yesterday. I watched Sinners on Monday night. Please actually go to Ireland at some point. Yes, I would love to. It's ironic because like a lot of this started when I saw this, when I saw them post this, and I was like, oh, these guys are like, I've already always known that the coolest type of white person is an Irish person. Okay. This is like not even a joke. It's just Irish people carry white people in general across the board. Okay. They've always been historically on the right side of issues for obvious reasons, considering that they are smack dab in the heart of the colonial empire, England, due to their proximity. And they have a long history of resisting against colonial occupation. So they're pretty dope. The Scottish would like a word law. Listen, don't. There's very cool Scottish people as well. But I think there is a little bit of a difference between the historic relation Ireland versus England in comparison to the historic relationship of Scotland versus England, especially when considering that the Scots, or let's just say, how can I put this gently, loyal servants of empire at many points. I think that like Braveheart did a number on Scottish propaganda in general, where a lot of people have this attitude that like Scottish people across the board have a similar history of resistance, and they have. There is historic resistance there as well, and they're significantly better than England right now. But you know, there is a little bit of, if you look at the colonial history, there's complicity there for sure. Don't get mad. I think Scottish people are very cool as well. Anyway, but this is why I say Irish people carry white folk in general. Okay, so yeah, just look at fat law. Scots love to depict ourselves as vastly more progressive than the rest of the UK when it's only a really tiny matter of degree. Yeah, okay. So anyway, listen. My point was, these guys are dope. Kneecap is awesome, and I was shocked at how good they are at acting. Okay, that's number one. They're so phenomenal because they play themselves in the movie, and they're so good. And I was also doubly shocked at like how well put together the movie is. Like, they're musicians. Why are they so good at making a movie as well? You know what I mean? That was my, like, I did not expect it to be as good as it was. Like, they very clearly have a aesthetic preference that is dope. I mean, even when you look at like their marketing in general, how they market themselves in general, like they have the peeler wagon that they drive around with, where they have on top of the peeler wagon the Irish flag and the Palestinian flag. Like they go everywhere in that. It's pretty sick. Anyway, yeah, I started calling cops peelers now. That's what it's one of the coolest things that I learned. But yeah, they're very cool. They're very cool. They're very dope, and they like the party. And it was just an incredible movie. I really think that Mo Miniker says it has one of the best fictionalized representations of a drug trip ever. Yeah, for sure. It's just very good. It's a very good, very well-rounded, very good, very well-rounded movie. I highly recommend it. Hasan fangirling a little bit. Yeah, a little bit for sure. Anyway, but we're gonna see what we can do on Friday at Coachella. I am going to try to make something happen that I think you guys will consider to be very cool. So that's where I'm working on. That's what I'm working on right now. Wasn't Coachella last weekend? It's this weekend as well. It's 2 weekends. So yeah, there's a Marxist bookshop called Connolly Books in Dublin. If you ever come to Ireland, you should check it out. Yes. Will made fun of your Coachella questions. I don't know what my Coachella questions were. But yeah, anyway, that's what I was like working on. That's what I was working on last night. And then this morning, I, of course, as always, went to go work out. Personal news wise, went to go work out, went to go do my thing as always. And here's what here, hold on, I'll show you. First of all, yeah, this is a post of Mark and I. They posted this on their Instagram. They say, should we bring Hasan Piker on Coachella on Friday? And it